Good morning. Welcome to Mondays with Marty. Today I'm trying something new. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. It's called Marty Nell Women on Fire. And you have to follow me on Instagram, Women on Fire _1. That's my new line. Today I want to talk about three things. The first being to-do lists, the second being year rings, and the third being grouping. So I'm doing this live on Facebook today so that I can upload it to YouTube later. But anyway, so the first thing is to-do list. So you can see I'm wearing my Do It Yourself musician t-shirt today. Got in Nashville. And coming back from Nashville, I have a to-do list that I can wrap around the moon and back. And my problem is how to deal with that. So the first thing I did is I write everything down. And then I take it and I put it into my Pilot Your Success blocks. And that makes it really, really easy to see where it fits in. Otherwise, I just have pages and pages of stuff I have to do. And for example, one of the challenges of the Do-It-Yourself conference, a musician conference, is to get 10,000 followers on Instagram, which is like a lot. I don't know how you're going to do that. And so I thought, okay, how can we do that? We're going to ask everybody that follows me on Instagram to get somebody else to also follow me. So if I have 1,400 followers, if everybody just brings another friend, I've got double, and maybe that'll escalate. Or I can start growing purple hair. I don't know. So that's the thing. If you have a to-do list, just write everything down and start putting it in blocks. So if you want to know what the blocks are, it is products and services. It's your buddies that's going to help you. It's the handshakes, people you still have to meet. And then your to-do and to-have categories, which can grow very big. And then you have your clients. And at the bottom line is money in, money out. So for me to try and focus, I've decided to take all the to-do things and divide it further into year rings. So this year, I'm going to focus on singing and on nursing, because nursing is a way of income and singing is, there's a biological clock ticking. When I'm 80, people might not want to come see me sing, but when I'm 80 and I'm writing songs, that would be a good option still. And public speaking, if you're older, that's still something I can do. But my real passion is public speaking. But if I sing, I'm also public singing, speaking. So so when you have a to-do list, you put everything in a list, you group it, and then you put it in year rings. This year I'm going to do this, that. Next year I'm going to do that. So you layer it. Especially women, they have a biological clock that ticks, and you shouldn't have babies when you're about 35 because eggs are old. So that's one of the things you have to consider. How does the clock work for you with the goals you have? So for me, singing, that's higher up than songwriting and public speaking. So we've got the goals, we've got the year rings, and the last thing is grouping. So grouping is important for me. If I have a long to-do list, I'll make groups of what I have to do at home, what I have to do in front of a computer, what I have to do when I'm driving, what I have to do when I'm phoning. So it makes sense. So when I know I'm going to town, I'll look at my list of stuff I have to do when I'm in town. When I'm at the computer, I know I can do these things, even if it's not my own computer. When I have time and I know I have to go shopping, I already have my list made. So that's how I group my things, and pretty soon I get all my things done. The problem comes when you try and mix it. So that's how I get a lot done. So that's my secret. If you want to know how I deal with to-do lists, make a list, prioritize, and then layer it into year rings and then group it together. I even know one of the American president's name that he said he does the grouping in weeks. He'll do 1 week of good gymming, 1 week of good eating, 1 week of good human relationships, 1 week of this, 1 week of that. And I think what happens, it spills over. You start learning new habits so that you don't have to be perfect in 1 week. You just focus on one thing. And I think you keep what you think works for you, and then you go on with the next focus point, because you can't be perfect all the time. So thank you very much for listening. Please subscribe to my channel, YouTube, Marty Nell Women on Fire, and you can follow me on Instagram, Women on Fire _1. And I'll do a couple of live videos this week on Facebook. I'm working on Geseënde Kersfees at the moment. It's a show for Christmas songs. And next year I'm going to be doing Drink Hulle Tea in Canada. And I'm busy with tea cozies. I've got a big response, people that want to knit and crochet. I'm very excited about that. And I have lots more ideas, but I first have to get this off the ground. Once we start being successful in one thing, I can build it up. And it has to fit into my to-do list, all the blocks. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next Monday.